And with that, welcome to Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon Echoes of Yesterday. This is a ROM hack that we have played before, roughly half a year ago with its first version, and it has had its full release about 2 weeks ago, and well, I'd say we just get right back into it. Also, Happy New Year 2026, it's the first one of the year. Tay-Do, Secrets of the Maze. The next morning. Good morning, Muser. Good morning. Did you sleep well after all? Yeah, I feel new and refreshed. Then let's tackle this day with all we've got. Shall we go say hello? From now on, in addition to Treasure Town's fountain, you can also save your progress in your tent's bed. Alright. Let's see. Again, it has been obviously quite some time. But, yeah. Anyways, they are finally awake. Good morning, Archon. Good morning to you all. You overslept a little today, huh? Oh, don't tell me. We're the last ones to wake up? Indeed. You two sure were tired. We were waiting for you to come out so we could start the meeting. I see. Did we take too long? I was just about to send Swirlix to go scream at your ears. But, where's Jirachi? I don't see him anywhere. He went to pick up Joltik and Snom. We have to speak with him before we decide what to do next after all. He should be here any minute now. In fact, I think I see them. Well, indeed. Hi, we're here. Gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Hello. Relax, Snom, they're very good people. Howdy, everyone. Hello, both of you. Welcome to our camp. Oh, it's you. Thank you so much for rescuing me yesterday. Yeah, many thanks for helping us, we owe you one. Again, it was nothing. That's just what any good aerial explorer would have done. I should make it up to you somehow. I was saving to buy some useful item, but I think you deserve to have it. No, wait, you can keep it. You being safe is its own reward. Don't be ridiculous, here. Snom forcibly gave you 1000 poke. Alright. I just accept it. That's how these things work, right? Well, if we rejected every single reward we got from our job, we would have gone bankrupt long ago. I guess you're right. Hey, did you use that key in the end? Tell us all about it. Ah, yes, did you find something after all? We found a new unexplored dungeon. What? Houses. Why don't you two come a bit closer so we can bring you up to speed? So, at the end of the dungeon, there was a locked door that led to another one. It's just as we thought. We're so smart. Joltik, we wouldn't know any of this if not for them. Yep, it was a cave in an island full of snow. We only caught a glimpse of the entrance. It got late, so we couldn't investigate anymore and had to leave. What will you do now that you know this? We'll go explore it, of course. Isn't that right, Snom? I'm not so sure, actually. Huh? Why not? Don't you remember how hard it was just to advance through Friendly Meadow? Well, yeah, but... And you want to go explore a place that's going to be even more difficult? I don't know. And there goes the pessimist again. Just listening to him is enough to drain all your motivation. Damn, poor Snom. He's just being realistic, man. Well, I can hear you, you know. Well, I don't want to do anything you're not comfortable with. I think it'd be a shame to let this chance go to waste just because you're scared of failure. You may still be rookie explorers, but I think you should at least try. Well, it's easy for you all to say because you're strong and know how to explore. We, on the other hand, have no choice but to run whenever we bump into a dangerous foe. Well, that's not a very healthy mindset. It's not that simple. If you don't take up some challenges every now and then, you're never going to improve. Snom, Joltik, listen. I have an idea. What if we went with you to explore that dungeon? What? Everyone needs a bit of help sometimes. If you come with us, we can help you deal with strong enemies. But do you really want to go to such trouble for us? We already owe you for yesterday. And surely you have more important things to do. I thought I recognized your names from somewhere. Not too long ago I remembered. God, English. You're a very famous group from the water continent, aren't you? Well, it's true there's a different reason we're here, but why don't you just tell them the truth, Ampharos? What truth? I just wanted to help these Pokemon make up their minds. Well, Chief actually wants to go explore Crystalline Maze the most, but he's using that excuse so it doesn't seem like it. Ah, it's so obvious. Ah, fine, what can I say? You got me, but my offer was genuine. It's thanks to them that we have the opportunity to do this in the first place. Joltik, Snum, I'd like it if you two joined us on this expedition. What do the rest of you think? Well, I'd be delighted too. And me. I don't see any problem. I agree as well. Say, alright, what do you say then? Come on, Snum, we formed a team to grow facing challenges like this together, didn't we? Exploring with so many people gotta be fun. Alright, you've convinced me. Let's go explore. Alright, Team Tiny officially joins forces with the Expedition Society. Team Tiny? That's the team Joltik and I form. I'm sure I don't need to explain that name, eh? No, I think not. A very good choice. Passion for adventure is a force that can move mountains. Now trust me, you won't regret this. Exploring is what we do best. The thing is, I think some of us would have to stay. And why is that, Morwile? Because we shouldn't leave the camp all empty and alone, don't you think? Well, that's right. It pains me, but it's true. I think I'm gonna stay here for this time then. Swirlix, are you sure? Well, if someone's gonna stay, I'm the ideal candidate. Besides, I'm still tired from all the walking yesterday. That's just perfect. We're not getting any dinner tonight. Well, I'll stay too and make sure that she doesn't put an end to our supplies. Though, too high enough, I think. Or does someone else want to stay? With a group as big as this one, I think I'd be more useful going with you. Swirlix and Bumblebee can call me if any trouble comes up. I want to go too. I barely did anything yesterday. Well, me and Archon are going to. We have to investigate that dungeon ourselves. Yes, I'd like to go too if it's possible. Great, then we have a plan. Thanks for doing all of this for us. We still have much to learn, but we'll try to not be a burden. Well, what he said. At this rate, I don't know how we're gonna make it up to you. Don't worry. Think of this more like a collaboration of sorts. Right now, we're all buddies who have joined up to explore. We don't know what's waiting for us inside, so I suggest you all prepare as best as you can. Treasure Town is very close to you. I recommend you make your preparations there. Actually, Chief, didn't you want to go to speak with Chatot? Very true, and I want you to come with me, Dedenne. Really? I don't know what for, but okay. Then let's meet up here once we're all ready. Right, okay, let's go prepare for our exploration. We should visit Treasure Town's shops and speak to any Pikmin we come across. We could even go to the Wigglytuff's Guild, yeah, Wigglytuff's Guild or Spinder's Cafe. Man, you really were serious about going with me everywhere, weren't you? Of course I was serious. Oh, unless it bothers you or something. It doesn't bother you, right? No, far from it. You can come with me anywhere you like. We're partners now. Then off we go. Let's make this day one to remember. Alright, I'm gonna take him by word. Archon, be very careful while in that dungeon. We barely know anything, but I'd say it's gonna be full of water-type Pokemon. Don't be afraid of backing away from a fight if you think you're going to end up badly. Well, thanks for the advice. I'll be with you, Weasel. So I think I'm gonna be okay. That's right, if things get tough, I'll help you. You've got nothing to worry about. I'm not gonna eat all the dinner tonight. What with that silence? I'm eating, man. Yeah, sure. Bumblebee, keep a close eye on her, you hear? Don't worry, Swirly's not gonna eat all the dinner tonight, if she knows what's good for her. Damn. You're all so mean. Man, indeed, they are. Alright, let's check out the guild first, I guess. It is quite full. Come on, Slowpoke. Looking at the board's not that much of an effort. Why don't you do it then? I mean, just thinking about moving up there and looking up... Man, what a drag! But we said we're gonna start changing, and this was gonna be the first step. Yeah, it's true we agreed on this, but I think past Slowpoke is a bit stupid. Well, I think past Slackup is too. Just lazing around here is so comfy. At the end of the day, it's what we're all about. Team Slackup will always be Team Slackup. Hey, Weasel, let's leave, because just listening to these Pikmin is making me want to take a nap. What a bunch of slackers, that's no way to live. Ah, man. I see, I will notify all my apprentices to be careful. And we'll also put a notice on the outlaw notice board, of course. Excellent, thanks for your cooperation, Chattel. I hope we can catch them soon. Oh, and one more thing. Did Anna give that to Chattel, please? That? What is that? Well, obviously that. Don't you know what I mean? Chief, I think we need to work on your communication skills. Are they all gonna just say the same? No. Hi guys, what's up? Not much, we're just walking around. How about you? Chief wanted me to go with him to talk to Chatot, so here I am. But I still don't know why, nor what the heck wants me to give him. You know, Chief can be a bit difficult to understand sometimes. Oh, I know that, alright. Either way, let's see he finally clears things up so we can continue this conversation. Good luck with that, later. Archer Weasel, what a surprise it is seeing you both here. Really? Normally you prepare for your explorations alone by yourself, isn't that right? This time I've decided to accompany Archer, we're expedition partners. Partners, eh? Interesting. Well, that's nice, I think you do make for quite the good pair of partners. Good, to hear that, I guess. Why do I get the feeling that she was teasing me? I'm here with Didene in the middle of the very important conversation with Chatot. All that's left is for her to give him that. But I think she's playing dumb. How does she know? How doesn't she know what that is? We'll let you have that conversation then. Indeed. I think that floor is reserved only to give the princess. We were able to go down the first day because we were on a visit, but maybe now we should barge in just because. Alright. Then I guess next stop is indeed Spinner's Cafe. Actually, can we go to the beach first? I doubt there's anything on there, but you know. Can I go into the beach cave? Okay, there we cannot. That has been thought of. So then let's see, what do we have in Spinner's Cafe? Quite a few actually. Look, Delphox, you have to try this drink. It's rather nice. I'll have to see about asking the owner for the recipe. Zamrod and Agron would have a great time in this cafe, don't you think so? Oh, I could picture them, alright. It'd be total chaos around here. And I bet Lucario would get mad and say something like, Zamrod, you're another failure as a Pokemon. And he will nothing to do with it afterwards. It'll be up to Char, Absol, and us to sort things out, like usual. Looking back, I really am glad to have met all of you, especially you, Delphox. Oh, love. How are you always this cute? Ah, right, okay. So cute they've got me all, that you've got me of all people saying it, yeah. Sounds like someone wants to hug. Come on, say it. Say you want the hugs. Oh, no, not going to happen this time. I will make a fool of myself if I'm the one hugging you. Huh? I had no idea you could tackle like that. It's not my usual, I admit, but let's say you've always had a way of expanding my horizons. Alright, I wonder where Laika and Typhlosion are. It's almost the time we agreed to meet. Hello, you two. What brings you here? Nothing in particular, we're just walking around. Preparations are important, but listening to what people have to say is also interesting. I see. Me, I always like to have a beverage before I go exploring, and this cafe is the perfect place for that. Although Spin always mistakes me for Team Frontiers while. Can you blame me? You're like two peas in a pot. Then we'll let you enjoy your beverage in peace later. Alright, only you two are left here. Say, Caracosta, is this wee little vacation doing you good after all? Yes, I believe it is. Treasureton is a really nice place and these explorations are turning out to be quite the good exercise. You see, I reckon I told you this was gonna be a good idea. How long it's been since you last left Serene Village, eh? Not much really, only a couple of weeks. You know I don't have time for anything lately. This child of mine is quite a troublemaker. Well, that's true. I hope Roselia's not having too much trouble with that. I can assure you that's exactly the case. Man, I hope she'll forgive me for making her take care of the runt for so many days. I don't say that, I'm sure she's delighted. I reckon that kid's very nice, on a handful of occasions. Man, have you ever thought about having a child one day, Nazaneef? Me? I could never. With how much I like traveling around, I reckon I wouldn't want to have to take care of a kid 24/7. If you ask me, I think you'd make quite a good father. And if you moved to Serene Village, that'd be the cherry on top. Think about it. They'd be neighbors and play together every day. Well, I reckon you're talking crazy, man. Alright, those two talking about future plans. I have actually no idea how my stuff is looking. But anyways, do we have everything ready? Come on, check it out. Wait, I want to check my bag one more time. You're too thorough, you've already checked it like 5 times. Yes, but Shadow said we have to be very, very careful. We're carrying the right items before setting off. Oh hey, are you recruits from the guild? Well yeah, we've joined very recently. And who are you guys? We're Weasel and Archon from the Expedition Society. We made a visit to your guild yesterday, but we didn't see you. You must be the new recruit Shadow was talking about. Oh, you're the guys who came yesterday. We were outside taking care of a job from the job bulletin board when you arrived. Nice to meet you, we're Tyrant and Jagadet. Hey, now that you're here, what do you guys prefer? Spending less time preparing for exploration so that there's time to do more jobs? Or taking an eternity checking everything 1,000 times so by the end there's no time for anything? I don't take that long, you're exaggerating. And besides, yesterday we failed precisely because you wanted to leave here in a rush. Well, I prefer to make sure I have everything right, but without taking very long. I myself like to just do one quick check and set off, but taking some extra time to prepare, well, isn't so bad. Ha, no one understands. And you've gotta learn to be a bit more patient. I see you still have some trouble getting along. Good luck on the exploration either way. Does Chakadet say something different? No, it does not. Oh wait, they do. Come on, Chakadet, finish up already or I'm leaving without you. I'm going, I swear I'm almost done, alright. Yeah. Dang, where the heck did Coffee Knight run off to? This morning I told him I was feeling extra energized and that I was going to shoot out a lot of projectiles. And he ran away in a hurry. What did I do wrong? Well, they are known for shooting them down. My golly, it's quite a surprise to see you again, Shirachi. Well, you're telling me, of all the Pikmin who came to visit me, you're the one I remember the most. Your wish was very unique. Yes sir, thanks to you, my experience at Wheelcraft's Guild improved tremendously. Those two inspired and motivated me so much that I was the next one to graduate after them. Well, I heard about that, yeah. Congrats. Thank you, but it certainly wasn't easy. Now I try to keep improving every day, and I use the money I earn exploring to help my family. Well, it makes me very happy to see you've come so far, especially now that we're career buddies. Golly, you're an explorer too, Jirachi, that's wonderful. Yeah, my buddies are so good I don't deserve them. Actually, who am I kidding? I do deserve them. I see. I still explore alone, but I'm hoping to find a partner before long. I've heard of explorers who have accomplished so much alone, but I prefer to have friends with me. Well, that's very good. I'm sure you'll eventually form a fantastic team. Golly, Jirachi's an explorer and he's here in Treasure Town. I have to tell Sunflora. She'll want to meet him as well. Alright, that makes all of the NPCs on that side. I'm gonna check store first though. What do you have? You have Reviver Seeds. Okay. I have not checked my bank account. I should have done that. If I do have enough, I'm gonna pick up these 2 Reviver Seeds. 200, I mean... Okay. I guess it's better than nothing. I could probably sell some stuff. I mean, what do I have in storage? Just... yeah, I mean, I guess I can sell the boxes, right? Don't think I'm gonna be looking for, like, exclusive items and stuff here, so... And they do sell quite well, being 200 a box. Yeah, I can take the folds as well, because why not? That should give us definitely enough to buy this, and yeah, that's good. Hey you, do you have a moment? I guess? You wouldn't happen to know where that cute little mouse from yesterday is? Oh, she must be talking about the denim. I haven't seen her, why are you asking? I mean, I technically do have. And I know that she's in the guild, but anyways. People normally run away whenever I start talking too much for them, but... that Pokemon stood there listening to my ramblings for an hour. An hour! And that's a good thing? Well, duh. I finally found someone who can put up with me. Oh, I need to talk to her again. Right. I'll tell her if I see her then. Oh, poor Diden. I've got to warn her. Oh, but now that you're here, let me tell you about this thing that happened to me the other day. Sorry, we're in a hurry. Talk to you later. Bye. Man, how did it go? Same as always. She told me we should be very careful and always stay alert. We'll be fine. She worries too much. Well, sometimes she acts like she's a mother. But leaving that aside, next stop, Keckley Market. We have enough money. I gave Archon a lot. Did someone say my name? Oh, hello. How are you doing, you two? We're almost ready. We just need to buy a couple items. We're probably gonna have to use a lot of them in there. We'll leave you to it then. Bye. Well, what will we find in there? Just imagine us walking out there with tons of gold. I'm getting excited already. Alright, is there anyone chilling here? There is. Corvin Knight is here. What is happening to me? A true knight should never behave like this, and yet... Why does my own partner fill me with dread? What is the reason? Until I find out, I cannot appear before her. Well, I do know the reason. But anyways... we should probably store some stuff. We don't need that much, I think. We do 3 revivers. And I guess we can store these. That gives us like at least 1 page of possible items we can take with us. From the insides of the dungeon. So I'm gonna store the rest of our money, and then we should actually be good to go. Alright. Before that, I do want to save though. Alright. And, okay, did not mean to step back in it and, anyways. Are we all set? I'm ready. Great, all that's left is to wait. We're all here. Are we all set? We took a while, but yes, we are. Yeah, I'm mentally prepared. Everything ready on our part too. Well, I'm ready too. And me? I'm ready to move whenever. Great, then let's not waste any more time and we go. Archon, Weasel, you're up. Oh, we're at the front? Right, because we're the ones who know where the dungeon is. Bingo! You'll have to take us there. Alright, no problem. Bye, and good luck. I'll have dinner all ready when you come back. Onwards, Expedition Society and Team Tiny. Alright. Crystalline Maze. Here we are. This is where our exploration ended yesterday. According to the map, this place is pretty far from Friendly Meadow, and yet here's where you ended up. The wood is very mysterious, isn't it? Wow, it looks massive. Don't tell me you're backing out now. No, with friends I'm sure we'll manage in here. That's the spirit. Don't worry, Snom, we aren't gonna let anything bad happen to you. And to Jolty either. Thank you. By the way, how are we going to organize? Because we're a pretty large group. And I believe the best thing to do would be to divide ourselves into 2 groups. That way we'll cover more ground and it'll be easier not to lose sight of anyone. I think the same. We're gonna split up. I wanna go with Snom, of course. It's okay, I already have everything planned out. I have the perfect formation. And I hope he doesn't separate me from Weasel. Joltik and Snom, you two will go with Morwile and yours truly. We're the most suited to guarantee your safety. We don't know what dangers lurk in here, so it's best that you go with us, the most experienced ones. Exploring with 2 Pokemon this strong? Man, I'm so nervous. You can say that again. Therefore, the other team will be Archon, Weasel, Didena, and Jirachi. I trust you 4 will make a good team. It'll be a piece of cake. Looks like we're exploring together again, huh, Archon? Yeah, I'm excited. We'll be able to keep in touch thanks to Didena. If we discover something, we'll let you know and vice versa. Sure, leave it to me. Okay, when you're ready, it's go time. Alright, more talking. Yesterday I stayed at Treasure Town because I was still in shock about what had happened to us. But I won't back down today. You'll see what I'm capable of. I mean, we won't be exploring together, but I'm sure you'll do great. You too. After all, you rescued Snom spectacularly. I guess so. What are you doing out here, Snom? That way is where we came from. Don't tell me you've got Chief's twisted sense of orientation. Oh, don't worry. I know. I was just checking we weren't being followed or that there are not any suspicious Pokemon around here. Why? Who would follow us all the way out here? And it's just me. Sometimes I can be a little paranoid. Pay me no mind. You've gotta relax a little. We're here with you. Nothing's bad gonna happen. Yeah, I'll try. Sure, nothing bad is gonna happen. If you ask me, I think I'm the strongest out of the four of us. So don't be afraid of letting me take care of complicated situations. Thanks, Jirachi. I'll keep that in mind. The strongest, you say? Let's see if that's true when we're in there. What, you think you're better than me? I'll show you how wrong you are. Guys, this is not a competition. Well, looks like we're going together. I'm less used to exploring than you are, but I'll do my best. I don't worry, Didana. We're talking about rookies, yeah? Look no further than me. Both of you drop it. You're both very good explorers, and that's final. Along with that attitude, you certainly make it easy to believe. I wonder what's in this dungeon. After all, it's not a stretch to think it must have been locked for a reason, right? Well, maybe. Or maybe not. Let's not get our hopes up. It wouldn't be the first time we go home with nothing to show for it. Well, hope is essential for a good exploration. You've gotta hope and expect to find treasure and mysteries to solve. Why even explore if not for that hope? And if we don't find anything in the end, there's always next time. Well, you're right, Chief. Come on, Arch, and I'm sure this exploration will be worth it. Yeah, it's better to stay positive. It's a bit cold around here. Just a bit? Man, I think I'm gonna have a tough time in there. It's a shame there aren't any fire-type Pokemon here with us. You could recruit one and then we'd have a specialist for cool dungeons like this one. Well, let's not think about any new members for now. Though I have a feeling that if you asked Ampharos, he wouldn't think twice before accepting. Alright, then I guess we are good. And let's continue. Okay, our group is all ready. We're going in. Be careful, we'll be going in shortly after 2. Good luck in there. Same here. Alright. Crystalline Maze West. Ah, it's this ability again. Charge. What is parabolic charge? That's pretty strong, actually. I'm gonna disable Wish for now because they usually tend to just spam Wish because the AI is not that good. But yeah, also they have like 140, 150 HP if I'm not mistaken. They're quite high level. Well, anyways, I'm sure it'll be fine, probably, maybe. Actually, I'm gonna stuff an Oreberry into Busel's face. That's a lot of damage. That was 19 from a regular attack. Well, that at least did not deal a lot of damage. Okay. Stairs do seem to be to the east. Alright. There they are. At least I got my Oren replaced already. Harsh attack draw, that's not very good. Well, anyways. Poison. Okay, maybe I should take a not charm, but charge away from you as well. It does technically power up its electric moves, but in most cases it's gonna be not that useful for us. Or in other words, it's gonna be more useful for the Dene to actually deal damage. Instead of charging. Ah, pain. I don't really have anything against rock types, actually. I just realized. I only have like normal and flying type moves. Well, that's a blast wand. I'm too broke for anything in that thing. Okay, that's not good. I mean, he did heal. If he does use... Okay, he's using Yawn again. We are actually somehow good. For now, at least. I just need to hit. Okay, really not the best situation, but I guess it's good to eat a heal seed to get rid of drowsiness. Oh my god, okay. You know what, you're gonna get your charm privileges revoked as well. God, why are there so many of them? I just want to leave. Okay, that's probably the best case, that this stuff got unusable. Alright. Okay, we got to something. Dang, a dead end. Not exactly. See that door over there? Key door. Of course we see it, but how do we open it? It looks very sturdy. I don't think I can take it down. Do we need another key, like the one that opened the dungeon? Then we'll just have to turn back. But have you guys seen any other possible paths? Well, other than this one we're following, no, but how strange. Maybe the path Amphorios and the others went through is the right one? There has to be something here. There's something we're missing, I'm sure. I agree, but what do we do? I wonder if Chief and the others were able to go ahead. I mean, can't you just talk to them? Did Anna? Anyways, a few minutes earlier. Alright, we should probably get a move on, right? Yeah, okay. Ampharos and I will be at the front, that way we can protect you from any dangers. Try not to go too far away from us. Hey, I get that Snom's shaking like a leaf over here, but we know how to fight. Yeah, we can defend ourselves if we need to. We don't want to be burdened. My apologies then, maybe I got too overprotective. In that case, show us what you're capable of. Gladly. You can now play as Ampharos' team. Alright, I guess we do, well, run through as Ampharos now. Okay, that looks like a Salazzle and something else. That's a Sandstorm. Okay. I do have to quickly take a look. Swagger 500. Okay, that's not a bad moveset. Although I tried to not use Swagger because, you know, because I pressed the wrong button. Maybe because of the attack raise, actually. Because if they do hit, it's gonna hurt a lot. Wait, do you have... why am I using Swagger again like an idiot? Man. I should probably not... Oh god, oh god, oh god, that was bad, that was bad. And I cannot move up, really. Huh. Thunderbolt should hit. Yep. Actually, oh, we do get some items. I do hope that Joltik actually out-heals the sandstorm damage. Looks like it does barely. Well, as long as it does not die from it, I'm happy with it. Oh, come on. Also, what a layout again. Actually, Fire Punch should be normal effective, right? It is. Ooh. Yeah, I really do want to get away from this floor. I do really just want to leave. Come on. God, finally. And at least we do not get hit with the sandstorm instantly. That's at least something. And at least we can... Okay, that's not good. Okay. I hope this works. Of course it did not work. Okay, but we are somehow fast enough. Oh god. I am running out of moves though, unfortunately. This last floor was really draining. Oh, come on. Well, at least we are... Oh, okay, that's a different thing. Look, what a big room. It looks like some kind of rest area. I'm not tired yet. Do we really need to stop? We've only explored a few floors. If you want to keep going, I don't mind. Wait a moment. Look over there. What's with that button? I hadn't seen it. Well, I don't know, but I'm getting the urge to push it. You're not alone on that, my friend Joltik. Calm down, we don't know what could happen. It might be a trap. And the exit's just over there either way. Shouldn't we just leave it alone? What to do, what to do? Oh, the Dennis gone. What could it be? Well, Ampharos took out his expedition gadget. Hi, Dennis, everything alright? Not really. We're kinda stuck. How come? Did something happen? We've reached an very open area, but we don't have any way to move onward. There's a door, but we didn't find any key, mechanism or anything we could use to unlock it. A very open area. What a coincidence! We're also in a very similar area right now. Really? You're stuck too? Not at all. There's an exit here, but we also found a switch we know nothing about. A switch? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? If you've already tried everything else, we don't lose anything by trying, do we? We're pushing the button, yippee! It may be the only way to open up their path ahead. In that case, I'm not opposed. We're gonna push the button then. Are you guys ready? Yes. Ampharos, push the button. Ah, did work. It worked! Great, we can move on now. Chief, the door open. The way is clear now. Thanks a lot. There's no need, Dead. Splitting up was quite a stroke of luck. There may be more obstacles of this sort on the way ahead. It's possible that both of our groups will have to coordinate in order to proceed. Yet if you get stuck again, give us a call. We'll find the way forward together. Likewise, I'm sure there'll be locked doors and dead ends over there too. Call me whenever you need. Got it, for now we're gonna go on. Later. Whoa, being able to talk to other people from a distance like that is amazing. That's right, if you couldn't do that, who knows if they could have continued. Diana is a great help for all of us, without a doubt. Very few people could do what she does. We're very fortunate to have her. But you also have those thingies that let you speak with her. So, how do you get them? Well, I think that's a bit of a private question, isn't it? A magician never reveals his secrets, at least for now. It's not that we don't trust you, but surely you understand this isn't something you can just tell anyone about. I see, sorry if we bothered you. It's okay, it's normal to be curious. Let's get back to the adventure. It seems we did take a little break after all. We can go whenever you want. Cannot alternate between groups. Alright, when you're in rest area, talk to the dinner or more while you change groups. You'll have to move forward simultaneously with both Arch and Emperor's groups to progress in this dungeon. I see. Grandmaster rank. This team is the best it can be, alright. This place's Pokemon are very strong, but I won't give up. It's too soon to rest. Let's move on. Alright, let's save first. And I'd say, talk. It's obvious this dungeon is designed in such a way that you need to collaborate with another Pokemon to overcome it. Someone's gotta be responsible for it. I wonder if we'll find out later on. I'm so curious. I guess we're gonna continue with Ampharos' group first, simply because, you know, we're already using it. We do get hit with Sandstorm again, though, which is quite unfortunate. We do at least get our power points back, so that's good. And I did not mean to use Swagger. I meant to press Y to adjust, but, you know. Mispressed, again. A Warp Wand. There's the reason why it's... yeah, you're having a Sandstorm here. And you just spawned in. Actually, Dragon Ball does have range, right? It does not, never mind, okay. I was quite sure it had a range, but apparently I'm just, misremembering. Well, anyways. At least there's some walnut tiles here, so I can get rid of my accuracy drop. Well, apparently it does not help that I can't hit anything. No, anyways. We do get quite a lot of sticks though. Necrota, that just took 130 crit, not crit, but very effective hit. That's unfortunate. And there do seem to be rooms down here. I'm gonna go back and check this one as well, just in case it's the stairs. Okay, it wasn't, but you know, could have been. Alright, please just be stairs down here. I don't want to run back. Oh god. Of course they're not down here. I just hope I don't run into too many. on the rest of this floor, but so far it does look good, at least. That's good. Okay, that's a Kecklid market. I do not have any money. So I'm gonna avoid this one. A Sliggoo. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's quite effective. Man, what is this layout? The fuck is this? Come on. Anyways, oh god. +6. I do wonder if there's gonna be like something every 3 floors. Well, we will find out at the next stair set. We do get sandstormed again. And of course we do run... I've traveled 3 floors and I'm getting hungry. Oh, thank you. Thank you for using Rain Dance. I very much appreciate that. Which means I can... Okay, I did not mean to use Swagger, but... Anyways. Kinda worked out. I am out of fun about PowerPoints though. Well, I only have Fire Bond left. But at least the stairs should be set. Why, Storm? Why? Why would you do that? Why? Okay, it does appear to be one thing every, like, 3 floors. Golly, now it's our turn to be stuck. Ah, what a drag. I suppose this means we need help from the others. I have to wait patiently then. I'm sure they'll open up the way in a jiffy. We can take a little break in the meantime. Okay, does not auto-switch. You're very strong, Ampharos. I wish I could take out all of our foes as fast as you do. And we won't be assaulted by another team with this time. I wouldn't be surprised if they had to do something more complex than pushing a button on this side. Whatever it may be, I hope it doesn't give them a hard time. Alright. We're changing groups. I see, I'm gonna have to put my whiskers to good use today. But anything for the expedition. We'll call them as many times as necessary. We're lucky Didena didn't stay at the camp, or this exploration would have been very short-lived. I'm ready to go when you are. Yeah, we should just be ready to go. Ursuline Maze West. Alright. Well, I do just hope for some good luck with stairs, and that's it, actually. But I'm rather sure we at least do not have, actually I'm gonna... Is this physical? It's physical. I'm gonna replace Water Gun. Anyways, I do hope that we do not get hit with sandstorms. Because they are quite annoying. Unfortunate. Alright. I mean, I'm sure Jirachi will be fine. kind of looks like a dead end up there, but I'm gonna go there anyways. That's gonna hurt. I do have quick attack, alright, so I can hit through Weasel and we can take care of that one. Without risking our lives too much. Oh, never mind, it does have the stairs. These do look like crystals. Okay. Another rest area. But what English? What's with all these crystals? Isn't it weird? Yeah, but look, the path continues over there. Could it be like that button that helped us continue earlier? That may be right, but maybe now it's our turn to help the others. Then we'd better not leave this area until we're sure we can move on. I'm on board with that. Same here. At first glance, I'd say we have to do something with those crystals. Puzzles are my strong suit, but four heads think better than one, so let's get to it. Well, puzzles aren't my strong suit either. Anyways, this sort of crystal looks familiar to me. Where have I seen them before? Crystal Cave. When you touch a crystal, it changes color along with the ones on its left and right. You need to change... right, okay. I have not talked to a crystal yet. Let's see, it does. Yeah, that does it. Oh my god. I am horrible at puzzles. Holy shit. Alright. I can only get hints from you. Okay, you do still say the same. Let's continue then, I guess. Crystalline Maze West, alright. I guess we do have to go until floor 10. That's at least my guess. An Autosphere doesn't deal much damage against me, that's quite good. If he continues using Autosphere, I should out-damage him. Well, that works as well. Alright. I'm sure Weasel will be fine. Actually, yeah. Good. Okay, we do get a stairs room spawn. That's great. And another stair room spawn, alright. Well, I just need to make it to the stairs. And... alright. I guess we're on a... What is this? Xerneas, Mew, Celebi und Yveltal. Alright. Okay, does appear to be puzzle. These artists look like Pokemon, don't they? Something tells me they're important Pokemon and one of them looks familiar to me, but I'm drawing a blank right now. Oh, shit. There's some kind of engraving on this tablet. Huh? What? Okay, okay. I do know that I can reset puzzles by switching groups. Yeah, you know what? I am gonna maybe get through the other dungeon thing first. Yeah. Maybe that puzzle's gonna be a bit easier to understand because I have zero idea what they want from me. Although maybe... Holy fuck. Maybe what they want is to press them into Sonata, but I don't quite know what the arrows mean, because, I mean, is it directional in what sense you press? I don't think so. I mean, at least I guess so. There's probably the chance that it is, but, well, anyways. Protect. Well, that's annoying. Okay, protect her off. Good. Doesn't deal. Oh, never mind. It does deal a lot. I was under the impression that it's going to be very much resisted. Okay. That's quite unfortunate for Snom. It's quite unfortunate for me as well. At least Morwell gets driven Lundhorn. Okay, that's Popo down done. Well, I can't go completely without Sandstorm on this side, I guess. But it's literally just, you know, dragging the movement along, I think. I'm really not a huge fan of Sandstorm. Alright. But at least it looks like I'm not running into a complete dead end this time. Okay. Okay, maybe I should be a bit more careful with Snom. Okay, I mean I do get my Oran back, I guess. So that's good. Alright, let's just slow you. Okay, I see stairs. That's good. Finally out of the sandstorm hell. Okay, we take that. We are through. They also have a... I just think the first rest areas puzzle was so easy, just pushing a button. I'm sorry I can't be any help. Jolting and I will wait patiently until you solve the puzzle. What are we supposed to do here? Nothing happens when I touch those crystals. I'd better leave this stuff to you. I think I'll end up being a nuisance if I try. What could this be? I mean... I guess the arrows could be like the teams or something? But like the left pointing is like maybe Whistle, right pointing is like maybe Ampharos? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to try stuff, I guess. That's gonna take time. Alright. It was indeed how I thought. The left pointing stuff was stuff I had to do with Weasel's team, and the right pointing stuff was stuff I had to do with Ampharos' team. And then just, you know, go in order and stuff. Alright. But that means we can... actually, continue. I think we're gonna save quickly first, though. And then continue onwards with Ampharos' team first, I think. Alright. Just let this, get this sandstorm stuff out of the way first, I guess. Maybe I do actually also have spawn luck and get some stairs on this team. Would appreciate it. Would appreciate it on both teams, actually. Yeah. Okay, so far so good. I don't think they should die before I get to these stairs. Nope. Well, we get hit with sandstorm. At least we had 2 floors without it. Oh, at least we get quick stairs this time. Oh, I take it. I assume the next one's gonna be like at like 15 or something. Ah, there you are. I did not mean to use swagger anyways. Okay. Oh, it's a new stairs here. If this layout is the one I'm thinking of, then yeah, it's most useful to just check the inner rooms, because there should be none on the outside circle. Okay. You're ground type, if I'm not mistaken, water ground. Which means my electric type moves are basically useless against you. Well, anyways, that's also a dead end. But this one isn't, eh? This is so hard. Are you okay? We can take another break if you want. No, we've rested too much already. At this rate, we're gonna grow beards in here. As you wish, but try not to overexert yourselves. I think we're almost at the end anyway. Why do you think that? It's a gut feeling. Look, another open area. Stone tablets, alright. Whoa, so beautiful. But there's not much in here other than these rocks, is there? That may be so, but those rocks could turn out to be very interesting. Let's get a bit closer. What does that even say? I don't understand a thing. And I think whoever wrote this missed their writing class at school. No, actually, it's foot-shaped writing, right, Marwile? Yes, it's a language Pokemon used to write in the ancient past. Oh. I assume none of us know how to read that. Well, I surely cannot, but it's a good thing we have Marwile. Yeah, I'm good at deciphering these kind of texts. The bad news is, it always takes me some time. Oh really? How much? For a text this long, I'd probably need a full night. That much? We can't be here that long. And after we worked so hard to get here. Well, who says we can't take these stones and study them at our leisure? Oh, just like that? I don't see any problem either. If you saw my room at Lively Town, well, I feel a bit bad doing that. It feels like stealing a treasure. Well, I get that, but what's an exploration without a reward at the end? We could learn a lot from what this place has to tell us. Wait a moment, there's some parts highlighted around here. This is a little easier to read. What does it say? Future Slab, Sacred Ruin, Synchronize Orb. That sounds familiar. Goodness gracious, now we definitely have to study these stones. Why? What's a Future Slab? What do we do, Ampharos? Should we tell them? Well, I guess so, right? There were good exploration buddies. I don't see why not. Well, the Future Lab's the reason we came to this continent. They say it's a treasure capable of revealing the future. Oh, how curious. And you came to get it? We're here mostly to investigate the rumor. But if we manage to find it, that'd be a lovely bonus. For now, I'm going to hold on to these stones and do everything I can to decipher them tonight. They literally just pick them up and put them in a bag, I guess. I suppose that's that then. For what it's worth, this exploration wasn't so bad. You're very good at this. Thanks, my electric friend. You two are also very stylish yourselves. You just have to own that style and get more experience. Thank you both. We'll tell everyone how nice the Expedition Society people are. Ha! Our fame grows by the day. Yeah, well, we're finished around here. I wonder how the other group is faring. Well... Good question. We have not continued on here yet. But yeah, let's do that. This is genuinely so nice to play without the risk of sandstorm. You know, I would have let the corpus sleep, but I don't know, I guess that's too much to ask for. Anyways, at least we do see stairs. Protect. Alright, let's see. Quite unfortunate. Well, it finally wore off. Good thing Swift can't miss. Okay, Titania leveled up. Ooh, okay, that's... Can you, like, not do that, please? I just want to leave, actually. Okay, cool. What do we do against you now? Looking for rocks? Cool. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing I can do, basically. It did already waste a revival seed now. I maybe do actually have to take Sonic Boom away from him. We just lost Titania somehow. Ah, shit. Do you not have CTC? Okay, I mean, maybe it's fine. It appears to be so for the time being. Okay, we're reunited. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue. I'm not dealing with that. Alright. We've been exploring for a while, and other than crystals and puzzles, there doesn't seem to be much more. But I think all those puzzles have to serve some purpose. Right, there has to be something at the end of this dungeon. Don't give up. If we come across another mechanism, I think I'm just gonna break it to pieces. Sometimes that's the best option. Look, I think I see something up ahead. What's that? It's an orb. Maybe is that the orb that the Slap was talking about. It looks like an orb, but I've never seen a pink one like that. You see, we did find something in the end. Well, let's go have a better look. Not so fast, darlings. What's happening? Poison isn't good for me. Damn it, who are those people? Hang in there, guys, I got you. Wish, alright, yeah. Thanks, Giarachi, we owe you one. Ah, don't sweat it, we've got bigger problems right now. Those two. What do you think you're doing? Wait, where's the orb? I told you we should have knocked down the flying one first. And it was a splendid suggestion, my friend, but knocking out the legendary Giarachi in one blow is easier said than done. Answer us, you stole that orb, didn't you? Stole? How rude! What law dictates that orb was your property? In a dungeon, whoever finds it first keeps it for themselves, isn't that right? Are you kidding me? You attacked us from behind, you wretches! Respecting other teams is essential for any exploration. Something like this is clearly not what exploring is about. We don't know what that orb is, but trying to knock out another team just to get it is something only scoundrels would do. Now we're scoundrels. Oh, you're breaking my heart. Wow, how could you? Celestia, you're not tricking anyone. Your acting is terrible. Oh, you're so boring, Malama. Whatever, since it seems no one here will appreciate a little drama. That's right, fools, we stole the orb. What are you gonna do about it? Call the police? Well, I'd like to see it, right? None of you are leaving this place after all. Excuse me? But if you were suspicious before, this is just the icing on the cake. No one threatens my friends in front of me, you're getting a beating. Oh, careful, Weasel, they're probably trying to provoke us. Well, I know, but this is going too far. What do you say, team? Shall we break their legs? Okay. Chill, man. Violent, Weasel. But I appreciate it. But to be honest, I'm on board with that. Well, with me here, we've got nothing to fear. That's right, if we work together, we can beat them. They were right. They're so corny, just listening to them is making me sick. Well, how many times have I heard the same thing now? Yeah, you're right, the power of friendship. It's making me sick too. This is real life, and in real life it's survival of the fittest. Here we go then. Let's give them a painful reminder of reality. I mean, it should actually be good. I mean, if we think about it, you get wish back for the time being. I do not have CTC, however, that's not gonna stop me, really. I'm gonna disable you first. You recover from that yourself, fuck it. That ain't good. I can, however, put you to sleep. And I can put you to sleep as well. It appears like some seeds are quite useless now. That's very unfortunate. What about X-eye seeds? They do still that trick? Yeah, they still do what they're supposed to do. Actually, did any... I think I'm just gonna continue debuffing them while the others do hit them. I mean, they can't have... Oh, I did not need to use Roost. I mean, they can't have that much HP, right? Malama's no longer cross-eyed. Well... Okay, Malama's dead. Good. So Nelson can't have that much either anyways. More, yeah. Alright, it's gone. Take this! Now this is my chance. He actually got it, yeah. I won't allow it. Please watch it out. Alright, give me back that orb. I don't even think about it. Damn it. Celestia, we cannot win this battle. About time you realized. Ugh, I hate it when you're right. We should regroup with Scrafty and the others. What? Scrafty? Well, run for it. This isn't the end, Expedition Society. You'd best stop getting in our way. Okay, I guess so. Well, is everyone alright? Yeah, don't worry, they weren't that tough in the end. All talk and no bite. Phew, I'm not used to these squabbles. I'm glad we got out of that fine. Although we let some outlaws escape again. Who were they anyway? Why did they go that far just for the orb? That Malamar mentioned Scrafty and the others. And he knew who we were. He said Expedition Society. Don't tell me they're also part of that Team Titan, aren't they? Well, seeing as they behave just like those two, I think it's safe to assume at this point. Then it's a pretty odd coincidence we've come across them again. And I'm not so sure. Do you remember what Scrafty and Golizopods wanted? Yeah, they wanted the key to get here. Yeah, true. Back then they wanted the key to the that opened the path to this dungeon. And today, just after we unlocked it, 2 other Pokemon show up. Are you suggesting they somehow knew what we had done? Man, this is so confusing. We should continue this conversation later, when we were outside and safe. Alright, now we should think about what to do with this. Right, the pink orb. We fought a lot, so that those two didn't take it. And anyway you look at it, this is the only interesting thing around here. Why don't we take it? Marwild could know something. Well, I agree, it doesn't look like a future slab, but it's probably some kind of treasure too. And I hope it's not a trap that's about to bring the entire cave crumbling down. That would be very cliché. By the way, I wonder how Chief and the others are doing. Oh, what if they were attacked too? I called them, didn't I? We need to warn them. Right away. I mean, they are outside already. Would you look at that, and I was just about to call them. They probably finished on their side too. Hi, Didena, I'm Farah speaking. Chief, is everything alright over there? It is. Is something matter? A pair of dangerous Pokemon attacked us from behind and we had a fight. Oh gosh. Maybe we should run away while we can. Then I should be the one asking if you are alright. Yeah, we won, don't worry, and they ran away, so I don't think they'll show up again, at least for now. That's a relief. But that's weird. Outlaws in a dungeon that's been open for 1 day? Well, that's the thing. We think they are other members from Team Titan, and they followed us all the way here. Oh, them again. We'll let them come if they want, they don't scare me. But we couldn't even do anything to them last time. I wonder what that team is scheming. Well, I have a bad feeling. We should meet up as soon as possible. I agree. Shall we meet at the start of the dungeon? Well, I think it's better if you all return to the camp at once. We can talk safely and get everyone up to speed in there. Okay, no problem. Be careful on the way back. Same thing here. Over and out. What a mess. That group won't stop causing us trouble. First friendly meadow and now this. Man, it's scary. The hardships of an explorer never truly end. Joltix, come back to our camp with us for now. I don't feel good leaving you alone with that team out there. Alright, then let's get out of here. Don't wander off too far. Right then, we should get going too. Wait, before we go, Archie, you were amazing earlier. Was I? Yeah, thanks to you, the Psybeam missed me by a hair's breadth. Whatever that is. Anyways, you stood your ground at all times. Weasel's right. We want thanks to you. Believe me, I don't say these things lightly, but you were the star of the show. Whoa, thanks guys. I'm just glad you're all okay. I could only be this strong because you were all at my side. Man, so modest. Learn to take a compliment for once. But the modesty part of you is who you are after all. Alright. That being said, we'd better get out of here. We have a lot to talk about back at the camp. Well, let's go then. At least we won't have to solve puzzles on the way back. Well, I sure hope so. I suck at puzzles. After a while. Muddleby and Swirlix, we're back. Hi guys, how was your exploration? And where are the others? Were you racing them or something? Well, Chief told us to get back on our own. I think they'll catch up soon. The dungeon was amazing, but also a headache. And we got some kind of artifact, but we should wait for the others before discussing that. How were the things around here? Anything worth mentioning? Not much, really. Keeping an eye on Spurix isn't exactly what you'd call an exciting task. Hey, nobody told you to do that. Really, the fact that you guys still don't trust me. Right, like you didn't try to take a bite of our supplies more than once. Well, it's your word against mine. Man, calm down, you two. As long as dinner's still on, there's no need to cast blame on anyone. Well, dinner's already, yep. Chief and the others should hurry up already. I'm so hungry I could eat a Mudstale? Mudstale, yeah. I have no fears, Wordix. Well, it sounds like they are, indeed, back. The dashing wanderer is here. Chief, you're safe. Of course. The way back was a cakewalk. Well, I'm glad you didn't run into those people. Those people? Who are you talking about? We have a lot to talk about, so we should do it while we chow down. Well said. Right, I suppose we'll head back home. Thank you very much for exploring with us. Enjoy your dinner. Who said you two can't stay for dinner? You've already done too much for us. I insist. You must be exhausted. I'd feel terrible if you left on an empty stomach. Besides, this stuff we have to talk about concerns you as well. Maybe you should take part in this meeting. Well, stay for dinner. We want to hear about your experience. At this point, you two are practically honorary members of this group in the expedition. There's enough food to feed a pack of greedents. Don't be afraid. Okay, if you insist. Then let's go already. I'm starving over here. So impatient. Alright, that was delicious. It's so cool that you have such a talented cook. I feel the same. Thank you, thank you. You're lucky, you know. Few people outside the society have had the honor of tasting my food. And inside the society as well, since you're the only one that tastes it. Haha. Well, I'm not laughing. Well, now that we're all finished and we've had a little rest, we need to talk about today's exploration. Yeah, there's a lot to report. Let's say we take it one step at a time. First we can talk about what Archon's group discovered, and then we can talk about mine. Well, I'm alright with that. Well, as you know, we came across some mechanisms that blocked our path through the dungeon. Good work clearing our obstacles, by the way. You two are the last one in particular required our combined efforts. It looks like this dungeon was designed so that two groups or individuals would have to work together to progress. Curious. Good thing we can communicate over distance. If not for that, we would have turned back real soon. But leaving that aside, when we reached the end, we came across a very big room, and at the back of that was some kind of pink orb. A pink orb. Could it be? You know something about that, Morwile? Perhaps, but that's for later. What happened then? Before we could get any closer, two Pokemon slipped right through us. And they snatched up the orb right from under our noses. What is that word? I don't know. I think they were following us while we explored and we didn't realize. So in short, we ended up fighting. It was a tough battle, but in the end we were able to take the orb from them. What's more, we brought it back with us. Wow. At first glance, it looks like any regular orb. But that's a strange color for an orb. I wonder what its purpose is and why it was hidden in that dungeon. But what happened to those two Pokemon? They say they were gonna group up with Scrafty and the others. Scrafty? You're joking. I didn't think I'd hear that name again. We certainly didn't either, at least not so soon. Joltik and I had quite the scare. We thought they could be part of Teen Titan too. So they're a group of 4. No wait, if they say the others, there could be even more. What do you mean there could be even more? That's so scary to think about. It feels like they're everywhere. Well, giving themselves away like that was a bit silly, wasn't it? Keeping their mouths shut would have been easier. Well, it was. They mustn't care very much that we know. Either way, this is the second time we've had trouble with this team. The first time was because they wanted Team Tiny's key. Yeah, the key that opened Crystalline Maze, though we didn't know that yet. Well, it can't be a coincidence. I think so too. We unlocked the dungeon and the same people who wanted the key show up there the next day? Something isn't right about this. I smell a Eradicate. Yeah, if we assume they also wanted to unlock the dungeon, how could they know you managed to do that and how to go there? It's something we should keep in mind. Maybe those two other I can't read. Maybe those two other Pokemon were spying on us at Friendly Meadow, but I didn't see anyone. I don't think we can draw any conclusions just yet. Anyway, those two, Salazzle and Malamar, ended up getting away too. Mentioning Scrafty made us drop our guards and they used that moment. And they warned us to stop getting in their way before escaping. What a bunch of losers. What's their problem with us? I don't know, but they clearly wanted that orb. They're willing to knock us out to get it. Now that we have it, we should be even more careful about them. I didn't think we'd make any enemies in this expedition. But Archon's right, keep a close eye from now on. They could show up again at any moment. After they vanished, we called you and you know the rest. Yeah, that's all. Good work, guys. I think you did well bringing that orb with you. Thank you, my friends. Let's move on to our group. We also have some interesting things to share, and I think you're going to be very happy. That's so. We were also able to reach the deep end of our part of the dungeon. And we found some ancient inscriptions in foot-shaped writing, my speciality. Wow, this exploration was something else, alright? But here's the kick-in. Those texts mention the future slab. What? So we did find some clues in there after all. We're in luck. But do they only mention it, or is there something else to help us find it? You know, I need more time to fully decipher these kind of texts. However, I did manage to understand a few words. Future slab, sacred runes, and synchronized orb. Sacred runes? Could that be some place in this continent? Well, maybe the future slab is there. And that synchronized orb, it may just be that orb you found. It was in the same dungeon, so I wouldn't be surprised. You have to decipher the text right away, Morwile. Easy there, I'm also very excited to see what's written on there. The good news is, considering its length, I think it won't take me more than one night. You gonna stay up all night deciphering it? Well, it wouldn't be the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last. We're counting on you, Morwile, but don't overwork yourself, there's no rush. I feel that we just made gigantic progress on finding the treasure. Now it seems like we're not staying here for long after all. I will do all in my power. There's not much more to add on our part. And how were things around here, Bonnelby and Swirlix? Well, nothing interesting happened around here. We had a peaceful time. Good to do. That was everything in regards to Crystalline Maze then. This exploration is one of the first... I can't read. This exploration is one for the history books. I'm very proud of you all. Thanks, Chief. And what are you two muttering about over there? Oh, sorry, we were just thinking we should be going already. We were very grateful you guys invited us for dinner after everything else you've done for us. But we didn't want to overstay our welcome. We enjoyed ourselves very much, but I think it's time for us to go home. You're going already? Aww. It was awesome exploring with you. What do you said? We may have made enemies, but we also made two good friends. I'm glad I met you. And I'm glad you enjoyed my dinner. You know, you can come to us for anything you need. You're all so nice. Thank you for showing me that exploring hard dungeons can be fun. No need to thank us. It was a pleasure. You remind me of myself a very long time ago when I was just a beginner. You think we'll manage to reach your level one day? Well, if you work hard, I guarantee it. Keep at it, Team Tiny. Thanks for everything, Expedition Society. We'll never forget this day. Are you sure you don't want one of us to go with you along the way? No need. We know our way back from here. Bye, friends. See you. Alright. Exploring is so beautiful. It's so easy to form bonds with others. Well, we've met a lot of awesome people in just 2 days. These two have a long road ahead of them. They remind me of someone too. Of Arch back when he was... when he had just joined us. Really? I'd like to think I wasn't that much of a rookie. No, but you were just as cute. Come again? Man, get a room, you two. But they already have a tent right there. Yeah, what are you talking about, Bumblebee? Are you okay? You know exactly what I meant. Well, Weasel never thinks twice before blurting out things like that. Okay, moving on. What are we gonna do from now on? For now, we'll wait until Morwell finishes deciphering those texts. Then we can think about what to do from here. In any case, I hope Team Tiny doesn't try to screw us... not Team Tiny, Team Titan doesn't try to screw us over again. Maybe we should try to catch them after all. But we barely know anything about them to try and figure out how to do that. Maybe it'd be better to wait until they show up again and try not to let them escape. Me, I think I'm going to sleep on it. Aren't you tired? Well, it's got pretty late, yeah? We were exploring almost all day. And the night meeting went on for longer than usual. Say no more, consider it finished. We'll have plenty of time tomorrow to talk about Team Titan and stuff. I think I'm gonna go sleep very soundly tonight. For me, now comes the best part. Try to sleep a little if you can, Morwell. Good night, y'all. Have a nice sleep. Alright. I reckon we should be happy with how well we did today. You bet. Our exploration went off without a hitch. And it was nice going with Team Tiny, even though they weren't in our group. In the end, we were like some kind of mentors to them, which isn't something we normally do, but variety is the spice of life. Hey, Weasel, about that thing we talked about yesterday night, about being partners and all that. Oh yeah, how was your first day of Archon and Weasel's fantastic adventures? It was amazing. Just knowing you're at my side, always supporting me, makes me very happy and gives me strength to do anything. Thanks, Weasel, you're making this expedition incredible for me. Wow, I didn't think I'd help you this much. I didn't think too hard about it, I just wanted to make you feel better. But I'm glad to hear that. I think sometimes you don't realize just how much you shine for others. I almost wish this expedition would never end, so you'd be my partner forever. Oh, Archon. Well, that's simply impossible and very selfish too, so that's why, when we return to Lively Town, I think I'll go back to working alone. I'll work my hardest and try to use everything I've learned with you to become stronger. Hey, if this really makes you that happy, I don't mind going on like this a while longer. No, Weasel, no matter how much good this may be doing me, I don't want to keep you chained to me or rob you of your freedom. You must also have things you want to do and objectives you want to achieve here in this society, am I wrong? I mean, I don't exactly disagree with that. Exactly, so I think it'd be best if we went back to how things were before. It'd be very irresponsible of me otherwise. Well, I suppose you're right. Okay, if that's what you want, we'll no longer be partners once we return home. Well, it sounds a bit harsh when you put it that way. We'll be friends still, and we can keep exploring together whenever we want. You just won't have to stick with me all the time. It's not like I'm doing this out of obligation or something. Did you say something? No, nothing. I guess I'm alright with that. But enough talking about this, it's making me sad. There's still some expedition days left, let's enjoy them to the fullest. Of course, I'll try to make the most of this time we've left. Shall we head to bed? I'm tired after so much walking, puzzles and battles. Yeah, I'm very sleepy too. Good night, Archon. Good night, Weasel. Meanwhile, somewhere else. They're taking too long, don't you think? Well, I know patience isn't your forte, Scrafty, but please have some for once in your life. It's not like that. They should have been here at least 10 minutes ago. I'm worried they forgot the plan and got distracted more than necessary. Oh, come on, how long have we been doing this again? Do you really think we're not professionals at this point? I know, but this isn't like other times. This time we picked some very powerful targets. Maybe we've gotten overconfident. But just imagine how powerful we'll be when this is over. The reward we'll get from this mission looks very promising, to say the least. Well, you're talking about rewards again. We can't just leave you alone, can we? Look, the couple finally arrives. What? Were they too tough for you? Well, I don't like that attitude. Must I remind you of how you failed in your previous objective as well? Failed? As far as I'm concerned, we achieved everything we set out to do. Well, it's true we couldn't hurt them much, but we did what was expected of us. And how about you? How was the spying session? Well, it was child's play. At no point did they realize we were following them. Very pathetic for a group that's supposedly so professional and renowned. And they also couldn't see our back attack coming. Really, if not for that Jirachi, we would have gotten out of there treasure into. Treasure? You don't mean... Yes, darlings, the synchronized orb was there, just as we suspected, and we even managed to get it. But woe is me, we couldn't win the battle and they nabbed it right before our noses. I just knew I should have gone, my ability would have been perfect to escape that place. Perhaps, if you hadn't been so badly hurt yesterday. We've recovered completely anyway, we'll be back in action tomorrow. We need to make a new plan as soon as possible. And I think it's high time we played the ace up our sleeves, wouldn't you agree? I do. Playtime is over. It's our turn to be the bad guys once again, yeah? Those poor Pokemon from the Expedition Society are going to wish they'd never made such good friends. Yeah, it'd be a pity if something bad were to happen to the other Pokemon because of them. Aha. We just have to wait a little longer before springing into action. But we have to decide on one thing. Who do we choose as our victim? It's obvious there's one perfect candidate out of all of them. Let me guess, the bird, am I right? Bingo! He seems to be the weakest and naivest of all. It'll be easy enough to execute our plan if you choose him. Celeste and I also thought against him and I'm of the same opinion. Then it's settled. But are you sure they're gonna fall for it? We need to be very careful with these people. If they care even a little about the lives of their new friends, they'll do what we say. And judging from what we've seen these days, I'm pretty sure it'll work. Yeah, I don't know why I'm even worrying. Blood Force has always been infallible. It'd be weird if it failed now of all times. I'm so excited for tomorrow. The treasure's finally gonna be ours. We'll have to act very fast though. I want you all working at 100%. You're not our boss, my friend Malamar, but rest assured everything will go smoothly. Speaking of bosses, I believe we're not alone anymore. You're right, Celeste. At last, all of Team Titan is assembled. Tomorrow, the future slab will be ours. Well, I'm curious. Is it gonna be parts of Team Tiny that are part of that? Who knows? Anyways, day 3, a partner's resolve, however, is something that we are going to take a look at in the next episode. And, well, with that said though, I do hope that you all enjoyed this episode of PSMD Echoes of Yesterday and I'm looking forward to the next one. And, yeah, until the next time, I do wish you all a great day, night, evening, whatever end. Bye.